is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Ball will be placed. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds a man on the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Under fire. It's complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way.
got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. You saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Moffett, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Finds his tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate. On third down, going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Catch in the middle, it's Humphrey. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Here's a heat. Puts it out of the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Sends it back in motion. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Humphries. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's Frazier. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Georgia! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia Tech is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Michael Vick out there, this group is fighting.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
They're up by 10 over Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to pass. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Hunt is in the air. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. You've got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the end zone. dogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Snagged out of the air. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Phillips. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Hands it off on the counter. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Rambling Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC, and that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Showing off the arms.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now the toss. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Phillips. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Running into the open space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Get it out on the screen. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man to the left. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air, it's Stockton. Finds the tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. 2nd down coming up. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of...
Oh, it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Right on the money. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Brings into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They are finding some. In this defense, he's got it down. 5. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go right back to it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Give to the back. Finds room at the 10. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out fast. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking for room, it's Alexander. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Barber. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Trying to get the corner. Jukes his way for more. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Makes the catch. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barber. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Power football with the run. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Bulldogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the stomping has commenced. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Lubbock for a long time. They're up by 18 over Baylor. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Release to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll go to the air. Fires on the move. He's got it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. Finds him out of the backfield. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. With the run on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and they cut it to a 28-13 game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Using his legs, it's Frazier. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. There's the pressure. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Barber. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Hunt is on its way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. They'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Yellow Jackets need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll heel off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.